The global population decline problem is here, and it's happening faster than you think. What happens when entire countries start shrinking? Who will work, innovate, and support the elderly? Could our cities turn into ghost towns? The answers are shocking, and they affect you directly. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay with us as we uncover the hidden future of humanity. Number 5. Population decline. Is spreading over the past few decades, population trends around the world have shifted in ways that are both dramatic and worrying. Back in the year 2000, only a handful of countries were experiencing a decline in population. Fast forward to 2025, and nearly 40 countries and territories are seeing their numbers shrink. This is not just a matter of statistics, it reflects deep social, economic, and cultural changes. In some regions, particularly in Eastern Europe and parts of Asia, young working-age adults are leaving their home countries to seek better opportunities abroad. This outflow of people creates labor shortages and weakens local economies. In other areas, the high cost of raising children discourages families from having more than one or two, while a growing number of people are delaying parenthood or choosing not to have children at all. For decades, the common belief was that the world was overpopulated, that humans were crowding the planet and straining its resources. Yet now, in contrast, some nations face the opposite problem: too few people to sustain their societies. Governments are slowly realizing that declining populations are not just numbers on a page. They are forces that could reshape economies, healthcare systems, and social structures for generations. The consequences of this shift could be profound, affecting everything from labor markets to pensions, education, and the very culture of nations. Number 4. Aging nations and the workforce. Crisis population decline is not just about fewer people. It also changes the balance of age within societies, creating new challenges. Japan, for example, has one of the oldest populations on Earth. Its population pyramid is almost the inverse of a young country like India, with far fewer people under the age of 30. In 2024, Japan's population fell by around 617,000 people, roughly equivalent to the entire population of a small country like San Marino, South Korea, has faced a similar situation. After a post-war baby boom and decades of economic growth, the country's population peaked around 2020 and has been gradually declining ever since. If current trends continue, by the end of this century, South Korea's population could return to just over 21 million, roughly what it was after the Korean War. The challenge is clear. With a growing elderly population and fewer young adults, there will not be enough people to care for the elderly, maintain the economy, and drive innovation. Governments will need to make tough decisions about healthcare, pensions, and social services, while the burden on working-age adults will increase dramatically. Without solutions such as automation, AI, or more open immigration policies, these aging societies could face severe economic stagnation and social strain, potentially slowing progress and reducing opportunities for future generations. Number 3. The future of cities and housing. Population decline will have far-reaching effects on cities, housing markets, and urban planning. Many cities currently crowded with millions of residents may face a future of empty apartments, declining property values, and unused infrastructure. Seoul, for instance, has an urban population of over 26 million in 2025. Yet the national population is projected to shrink, meaning large parts of the city may eventually feel underpopulated. China faces an even greater challenge. It has more than 113 cities with populations exceeding 1 million, many built recently to accommodate rapid growth. If the population drops as predicted, many of these cities could become ghost towns, with empty streets and deserted residential complexes. This would not only affect the local economy, but could have ripple effects globally. Urban planners will need to rethink how cities are designed, ensuring that schools, hospitals, public transport, and social services are efficiently scaled. At the same time, maintaining a vibrant, livable environment for remaining residents will require creativity, smart planning, and investment in infrastructure that can adapt to smaller populations. Cities will need to balance sustainability with functionality, preparing for a future where fewer people inhabit larger urban spaces. Number 2. Global implications in innovation. One common argument in favor of larger populations is that more people mean more talent, ideas, and innovation. Human history supports this claim. Many of the world's greatest technological achievements, from putting humans on the moon to creating the internet and now advancing artificial intelligence, have been driven by large, dynamic populations. But even as numbers decline, innovation doesn't have to stop. Technology, automation, and strategic urban planning can help societies thrive efficiently with fewer people. Mega projects like NEOM in Saudi Arabia, which is planned to house 9 million people in a compact, technologically advanced environment, demonstrate how innovation can support society despite smaller populations. Automation and robotics could offset labor shortages, while education and research can maintain productivity and technological progress. Even with fewer humans, the potential for innovation remains high if societies prioritize creativity, technological development, and adaptability. The real challenge will be balancing the benefits of smaller populations, such as reduced congestion and environmental impact, with the need to sustain economic growth and innovation. Countries that succeed in this balancing act may set an example for the rest of the world, showing that fewer people do not necessarily mean a decline in progress. Number 1. Demographic shifts and cultural impact. Population decline doesn't just affect numbers and economies, it changes the very fabric of culture and society. With fewer young people and more elderly, traditional family structures are evolving. In countries like Japan and Italy, younger generations often live farther from their parents, leaving elderly family members more isolated. Cultural practices that relied on multi-generational households may fade, while social norms adapt to smaller family units. Communities could become less vibrant as schools, playgrounds, and youth-focused institutions see shrinking participation. Festivals, local traditions, and even entertainment industries may shift to cater to an older audience, impacting creative expression and cultural continuity. These demographic changes also affect workforce diversity, as older populations may resist or slow the adoption of new ideas, technologies, and global perspectives. Governments, educators, and businesses will need to actively find ways to preserve cultural heritage while accommodating a rapidly aging population. Ignoring these shifts could result in not just economic or social challenges, but also the gradual erosion of the unique identities and traditions that define each nation. Conclusion: the future in our hands. In the end, population decline is one of the most complex challenges humanity faces today. While fewer people can mean less congestion, lower pollution, and reduced pressure on natural resources, the downsides are equally significant. Aging populations create an enormous burden on healthcare systems, social programs, and the working-age population, who will have to support a growing number of elderly citizens. Economies risk slowing down, innovation may suffer if there are fewer young minds to drive new ideas, and cities may face empty housing and shrinking communities if populations continue to fall. However, the story is not entirely bleak. Technological advancements, automation, and strategic urban planning can help societies adapt to smaller populations while maintaining productivity, quality of life, and economic growth. Immigration policies can also counterbalance demographic shifts, bringing in younger workers and preserving cultural vitality. Ultimately, whether population decline becomes a crisis or an opportunity depends on the choices governments, societies, and individuals make today. Will humanity rise to the challenge and innovate solutions to sustain a balanced, prosperous world? Or will declining populations lead to economic and social stagnation? The answer is uncertain, but what is clear is that the decisions we make now will shape the planet for generations to come.